各位新年好，我是纽约州立大学商务孔子学院中方院长丁强。在此，我们在纽约长岛 NCC 校区举办2020鼠年新春庆祝活动，恭祝各位鼠年大吉，万事如意，恭喜发财。
Hi, I'm Chantal, and today we're at Nassau Community College to celebrate the Chinese New Year 2020. Happy New Year.
My name is Aisa Herrera. I am celebrating Chinese New Year and Xin Ru. Happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Natalia, and I'm happy to celebrate year's Chinese New Year. 新年快乐.
My name is Jean. I'm happy to be here. 新年快乐. Happy New Year.
And this is the year of the rat. And this is the instrument, we call it zither in English. In Chinese, we call and we are the team, we are called 争鸣古筝. The first song we are bringing in today, it is called 彩云追月, I think very romantic, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Business. And I'm happy that you're here. I wanted to wish you a Happy New Year. We have a number of really interesting presentations for you, as well as, I think it says a taste of Chinese food. It's more like a ton of Chinese food. But anyway, that will be later. So, but before we do that, I want to introduce Dr. Mary Alice Mazzara, who is the Senior Advisor to the Confucius Institute of Business.
Thank you so much, Professor Levine. It is really an honor to be here, and thank you all for being here today. This is a great occasion to celebrate a second New Year for many of us, and it's Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, so thank you. I am delighted to be here. I've been with SUNY for 15 years, but I'm not at a campus. I'm with SUNY System, Office of Global Affairs. So I'm very pleased that now our Confucius Institute for Business is here at Nassau Community College. And we moved here around a year ago. And at SUNY, there are 6 Confucius Institutes around the system. One at Stony Brook, Binghamton, Buffalo, Albany, and College of Optometry for the eyes in Manhattan. So this is the, there's 2 in Long Island, Stony Brook and Nassau Community College. So it's great to be here, but we're the only Confucius Institute for Business in all of North America. So to have it here at Nassau Community College is fantastic. And I want to thank the team. If they could just raise their hands. You met Professor Levine. We have Dr. Tong, if he can come up. He's our Chinese director, just came recently. Thank you. And Professor Wen, who's also from China. And someplace around here, there's Chantel Gupta, who's on our team also. If you see her, she may be waving her hand. So, but I want to just thank you because I know you're all very busy. You came here to celebrate with us. It's going to be a wonderful time of Chinese music, dance, performances, and Chinese food. So thank you again. I have now the honor of introducing our very, very special friend of our Confucius Institute for Business and for our Confucius Institutes at SUNY and around this area. So how many of you know what a consulate is? All right, so a consulate, thank you. So if you are in Washington, D.C., or if you're from American and you're an ambassador to China, that's an embassy in Beijing. But then there's also consulates which are around the country to support the citizens and programming related to that country. So a consulate is very important in every country, for every country. So we have American consulates in Shanghai and other cities in China, for Beijing, with the embassy. So the Chinese government has consulates in the US. And the biggest consulate from China is in New York City, and they are the ones who oversee and work with us in many of our events. So I wanted to give you that background so you can understand how important it is to have the head of the education section come out to us and be part of this and welcome on behalf of our Confucius Institute for Business and the Chinese government. With that, please join me in a very warm welcome for Consul Yang.
Thank you. This is actually the second time I came to this campus to join you to celebrate the Chinese New Year. You all know that what year it is, right? It's a year of Africa mouse. The reason is why, because when you say mouse, you remember there's Mickey Mouse. And you will recall the Tom and Jerry, right? The Jerry is a very cute mouse. But when you say rat, what is rat? They will think about the rat in the New York underground. The big one. Okay, Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for coming and to join us to celebrate the New Year. And also, I take this gathering also as a sign of support to the Chinese people who are now fighting the epidemic back in China. We all have heard about it. Thank you very much. Yesterday I went to UMass Boston. You know that there is a confirmed case in UMass Boston. So I went there. I was trying to reach that guy, but I couldn't speak to him. But anyway, thank you very much for your support. At this time, my memory would go back to more than 10 years ago. You know, 10 years ago, there was an outbreak of H1N1. You remember this? Any of you know about H1N1? Yeah. I was one of the confirmed cases. Yes, I got it on the flight when I traveled from Canada back to China. I got it. And I was taken to the hospital, and my family was also taken to a hotel for isolation. Then 2 days later, my son joined me in the hospital. My son was another confirmed case. I was number 90, very lucky. Number 90 in Beijing. My son was 90 something. But anyway, it's just a kind of illness which easily can pass on to the other people, but it does not cause, I don't think it will cause anything or have caused anything to myself. But isolation will help you to recover. So I know that H1N1 spread to all over the world, to more than 200 countries, and more than 1 million people got it. But do you know where it started? United States. It was first found in California. And did China close its border to United States? No. But now, United States have already closed its border to Chinese people. But anyway, I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm not criticizing the U.S. government. But anyway, I thank you very much to celebrate the traditional Chinese holiday, and I take that support to the Chinese people. Thank you again, and today is officially the day that the spring starts. Yes. So, wish you all a year of happiness and good health. Thank you.
I knew we did it before, but just to make a nice segue to celebration, can we do another round of applause for Council Yang, but also to say we're standing strong with China at these times.
Thank you very much for Council Yang's speech and Dr. Manzara's support. For all of you, being here today is a symbol of we are together. We as human beings, we share the same feelings, emotions, and attachment to our people and our homeland. Thank you very much for being here. And so, let's invite our performers to do one more.
Today is February the 4th. From the Chinese calendar, it is the first day of the spring. And just like Mr. Yang said, we got to stay positive, stay calm. So in the spring, I don't know what you guys want to do, but for us, we are going to do the kiting things. So this is the folk song we are bringing in. It is called 放风筝 kiting.
Yang liu
天宫，小桥又玲珑。
Angela Chen. She graduated from Teachers College and she started her singing career at the age of 6. She has since won numerous vocal championships and she also held a solo concert at Carnegie Hall in 2019. Enjoy.
Oh she's also an educator in this area. So anyone who's interested in singing and her special way of pronouncing the Chinese words, thank you very much. Thank you. So today we have our one final performer who is very famous, Mr. 国胜张国胜老师。So he is well known not because of the traditional calligraphy, as you have seen many times before, but he could use two hands to write calligraphy at the same time. So are you ready to see the miracle? Yeah. Yes, thank you. 张国胜老师，请准备到前面来表演。And I think he also knows paper cutting. He's right now very concentrating on cutting some silhouette for student. So we can see he's a very devoted performer, artist. 张老师. So if you wanna do paper cut of your silhouette, of your profile, he may be the one, someone who can help you. So, all right, now our last performance for today is done by Mr. 国胜张. He's also won the Guinness record in front of the White House, according to his certificate we have seen. So today we have the honor to invite Mr. 国胜张 to show his two hands calligraphy. Thank you. Welcome.
人不过是这天地间的沧海一粟，朕要与月同明，与日同辉，则为天下苍生。
Okay, next, let's invite our Chinese director of the Confucius Institute to say Happy New Year to all of you and a few words to share.
Hello everyone, good morning or good afternoon. It's already 12:15. Thank you for coming to celebrate our Chinese Spring Festival and to enjoy the variety of different Chinese performances. As Pan So-yang has mentioned, this year represents the year of the red or the golden mouse. And according to the Chinese traditional culture, a red is often considered as the head of the Chinese, zodiac, representing the wit or smartness, vitality or vigorousness. So people under this red sign are often considered to bring or to take in the wealth, creation and fortunes. So today I wish to thank you all for coming and wish you a prosperous new year. In Chinese we say 鼠年大吉，万事如意，恭喜发财。And also I want to mention at the moment people all know we are fighting against the novel pneumonia coronavirus, and China and the global society are joining hands together to fight against the spread of such kind of disease. So we are quite lucky today to sit here and enjoy our cultural performance with the support, wonderful support of our different participants and different stakeholders. And at the last, I wish you all enjoying today. And we also provide different Chinese cuisine generously for free. So please do enjoy and have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming.
新年快乐！新年快乐！新年快乐！
那 高。